Hello, good morning, all my dear students. For today economics class, we will continue with the chapter revenue. First of all, let us understand what is revenue. Revenue refers to the money received of the firm from selling its output. In simple words, sale proceed of a firm refer to revenue. So revenue, it means the total money that the firm receive after selling its output or its product. Let us understand by reading this example. Suppose a producer has produced 1000 tables. By selling these tables, he get 20,000. This is sale proceeds for him. In economic, this amount of 20,000 is called revenue. The revenue of a firm represents the amount of money received by it selling a given output. So from this example, we can understand that revenue is the money or the total money that we receive after or a firm selling its output. There are three types of revenue: total revenue or TR, average revenue AR, and marginal revenue MR. So now let us understand in detail these different types of revenue. Now let us first understand with total revenue. It is the amount a firm receives by selling a given quantity of output. Total revenue is total money received of a producer corresponding to a given level of output. It is estimated as a product of quantity T sold Q and price of the commodity P. So total revenue mean the amount a firm receive by selling a given quantity output. Let's say if it is 10 output, okay, into the price of the commodity. Let's say if it is 10 output and the price of each quantity is 10 rupees, so it will be 10 into 10. So that the money received, that is 10 into 10, 100. So that will be the total revenue. So it is P into Q. So total revenue is P into Q. Okay. So you will see from the given table 7.1, if the quantity sold is 1 and the price is 10 rupees, so total revenue will be P into Q. That is 1 into 10, so it will be 10. So in second, you will see if the quantity sold is 2 unit and the price is 9, so it will be 9 into 2, so it will be 18. And so on. Next, let us understand what is average revenues. It is the per unit revenue received from the sale of the commodity, or it is per unit income received from the sale of given quantity of output. It is also called price. Average revenue means the revenue or the money that we receive after selling each unit of a commodity or per unit of a commodity. Average revenue, it is also equal to the price. Why? Because if the price of the commodity of a given commodity is 9 rupee, so the revenue or the average revenue also will be 9 rupees. Okay. Average revenue is the ratio of the total revenue to the quantity sold of the product. So how do we take the average revenue? It's like taking the average of any numbers. I think all of you know how to take the average, right? So it is total revenue by the quantity of the output sold. Now let us understand more about average revenue from the given table or example. In the table, it is given if the quantity sold is 1 unit and the total revenue is 10, the average revenue will be 10 divided by Q. So, average revenue will be 10. If the quantity sold is 2 units, and total revenue is 18, so it will be 18 divided by 2 and the average revenue will be 9. And if the quantity sold is 3 units and the total revenue is 24, so the average revenue will be 24 by 3, so it will be 8. Remember students, as I have mentioned that average revenue is also equal to the price, which means when the one quantity is sold, the price of that quantity is 10 rupees, and if two quantity or 2 units is sold, so the price of each unit is 9. So average revenue is also equal to the price. The next revenue is marginal revenue. Marginal revenue is the addition to the total revenue from sale of an individual unit of a commodity, or marginal revenue is additional revenue from sale of an additional unit of output. It means that after selling an additional unit of a commodity, what is the revenue that I get? So that is known as marginal revenue. For example, suppose if I already sold 3 units of a commodity and I sell one additional unit of a commodity, or maybe the fourth unit of a commodity. So what is the revenue that I get from there? So that is known as the marginal revenue. What is the revenue that I get after selling an additional unit of output or a commodity? Marginal revenue can also be defined as change in total revenue divided by change in quantity sold. So you will see in the formula that marginal revenue is equal to delta TR by delta Q. Delta here it used to represent the change. Okay, so marginal revenue is equal to the change in total revenue by change in the quantity. Let us understand more about marginal revenue by using this example from this table. From this table, we can see that if the first quantity or the first units of a commodity is sold, and if the price is 10 rupees, total revenue will be 10 because it will be 10 into 1, and the marginal utility also will remain same. Why? Because there is no change in total revenue and also there is no change in quantity. So that's why marginal revenue remain the same. But if 2 units of a commodity is sold and the price is 9, the total revenue will be 9 into 2, so it will be 18, and the marginal utility will be 8. Why 8? Because here we will see that there is a change in total revenue as well as a change in quantity. Let us understand more about this by calculating the value of marginal revenue. As it is given in the formula that marginal revenue is equal to the change in total revenue by change in quantity. So in this picture here you will see 18 minus 10. So we are taking the total revenue when 2 quantity is sold minus the total revenue when only 1 quantity or units is sold. Okay? And the change in quantity sold, we are taking 2 units minus 1 unit. So we will get 8 by 1 and that is equal to 8. So this is how we calculate the marginal revenue. For today's class, I will stop here. Thank you so much and have a nice day ahead.